Hello, hi, it's Liz here, and I'm back with Dephemerember. I am way behind already, and we're only at the, what is it, the 8th or something, the 7th? And this is the 4th that I'm going to do today. So, yeah. Life just got in the way this week, but we'll catch up. We've got a few days off between the prompts. So, yeah, so I'm not going to stress or get worried about it. It is what it is, and I have many good excuses. So, it's a butterfly and 3 torn things. So, I have this set of butterflies, which is penny black. It's called Social Butterfly. Again, I've had this for many years. You might be able to find one on eBay or a second-hand one in one of the selling groups or something. I'm not sure if it is still available. I'm going to use this one because when I looked out the set, this one I remembered was always my favourite one. And it's just a good size for what I want to do for my page. So, talking of the page, let me get the book back and get the page out. That would be helpful. I'm going to use one of the pieces that Sylvia sent me in our swap as a background. I'm going to use this piece here because I thought that might be quite nice intermingled with my pages, just as a little change instead of all those bits. Let's do, oh, close your curtains. Let's use one of these pieces. Right, so butterfly. What we're going to do with a butterfly. Now, folks I know have been making a door because in the opening video, Barbara and Louisa made a door. So I have this Stamperia Atelier des Arts. So it's Atelier des Arts, ARTS. And I saw this on the cover. Thought, oh, there's a door in this. So here it is. So I thought, why not do a 2-for-1, a twofer, and amalgamate a door into the prompt with the butterfly and the torn things. So that's what I'm going to do. So I have already gone ahead and cut out the door, and then I opened these 2 little windows on the top half of the door, and I thought that was pretty cute, like a kind of barn door style. And it just seemed, the blue there just seemed to match and blend in perfectly with this background. So what else are we going to do? We need our butterfly. So let's get the butterfly done. I have this, which is caddy paper. It's like a soft watercolour paper. It's really nice. And we're just going to stamp on that because I'm going to pull through the colour. I'm using an Adirondack Denim by Ranger. These, I feel sure, have been discontinued. And I think the Distress inks took their place. So it works very like a Distress ink, except the colours are all, I think, brighter. I think. So we're just going to stamp the butterfly. Give it a good push. Here we are. Now the caddy paper has a very slight texture, and so you don't get a great stamped image because of the texture, but that doesn't matter because we're going to pull through using a little bit of water. We're just going to pull the blue and colour the rest of the butterfly just using the ink that's on. And I just want to kind of do it kind of roughly because I don't want a solid image, because I want it still to look kind of watercolored effect, which is always my favourite thing. So just sort of leaving some white patches, if you like. And yeah, and we'll fussy cut this out. So I'm just going to leave it aside to dry because I have, let me just get, I have actually over wet this bit a little bit, but we can lift that up. I've lost some of my dots, but that's okay. Right, we'll just put the dish aside. And we will leave that aside and we'll go back onto the door just now. So I want something behind the door. And I thought, right, is that where I'm going to put my 3 torn things? But I couldn't think of anything that would look good through the open door. And when I was looking through my bits of scrap, I found this from what looks like a girl's annual, or maybe a Enid Blyton book, because it's Anne, Julian and Dick's sister, and I think that's, and George, I think that's the Famous Five or something. And I thought she looked pretty cool looking out the window of the door. Yeah, so that's what we're going to do there. And for the torn things, I've got 3 little torn pieces of fabric, and I just thought that it might be an idea just to layer them up and make a little tag for the side, because this doesn't have any fabric or anything down the side, and we might just stitch that on down there as my 3 torn things. So I think that's going to be the plan. Is the butterfly dry yet? I think it's dry enough. Let's just take the butterfly out, and I want to keep those little dots in, so just a rough fussy cut, not right into the edge. Let's give it a little border so that it can show up the blue dots against the creamy colour of the caddy paper. And then we're going to perform some surgery on this butterfly and hope that what I have in my head works. So yeah, so I've been missing in action from YouTube and fallen totally behind because quite a week. First of all, the car, the handbrake broke. Well, I don't know whether it's broken or whether it's just not, it just needs adjusted, but I got to quite a steep hill on, I think, Monday, and started rolling back. Well, I mean, I didn't roll that back that far because I knew right away I was rolling back, and I'm like, oh, that handbrake isn't holding me on this steep hill. Oh my goodness. So phoned the garage, and no, that was Friday, last Friday. So I think we'll half the butterfly so that it stays closed, and then when it opens there'll be half the butterfly on each side. What do we think of that? I think that might work. So yeah, phoned the garage. The garage is called Spanarama. Isn't that funny? Spanorama, phoned them, the guy's really good. He's like, oh, I'm so busy, I can't fit you in today. It was late on Friday afternoon though, so that was understandable. Phone back on Monday. So phone back on Monday, expecting to be able to take it on Monday. Oh, we can't fit you until Friday, so that's tomorrow. So it's going in tomorrow to get its handbrake fixed, hopefully. I think that's working. Now the butterfly might bend a bit. In fact, we'll just do something with its wings anyway so that it doesn't bend too much. Right, okay. Let's stick the butterfly on before we do anything else, or I'll just be faffing about. So that was that. That took up my time. That took up crafty time, trying to get that sorted. And then poor hubby has been complaining about his eyes. Hubby has dry eye and has to put special drops in. I think we'll have to fold that butterfly just so that it opens. Put more glue on it, Elizabeth. It's my Sunday name. That's me giving myself a row. So yeah, so poor hubby. He's like, oh, I think I'm going to have to go. And he goes to a special optician away on the other side of the city from us, which is fine. But he goes there because he's a professor and he's the dry eye expert, and they've got special machines and everything. So he phoned them up and said, look, I'm getting flashes of light in the corner of my eye. Oh, need to come right away. That might be a detached retina. Oh my goodness, that sounds terrible. Of course, the first thing you do is Google that and get a fright. So we had visions of us having to end up in the hospital and all sorts of nonsense. But anyway, he went, spent the afternoon there getting all sorts of tests. And it turns out it wasn't a detached retina after all. It was like some this liquid that's behind your eye. It's behind your, I don't know. And it had moved slightly. They took photographs of inside his eye, and it will find its way back itself. Right, this isn't right here. So that was another afternoon gone. And of course I work 3 days. So I do most of my crafty stuff. I work Monday to Wednesday, and I do most of the crafty stuff on a Thursday afternoon, a Friday afternoon, and maybe some on a Sunday. So here we are. That's my tale of woe. That's quite clever. That's quite nice, isn't it? Well, clever. I'm saying clever. I don't mean that. I just mean that I'm quite happy with that. The way that does that, and of course that will be stuck down. So what do we need to do? We need to add this. So he was quite relieved that it wasn't a detached retina, there was no hospital involved, and he's to go back in 6 weeks for a checkup. So whew, so all I need now is the car fixed, and that's tomorrow. So I'm enjoying this little relaxing crafty time in between the chaos. Oh no, of course another afternoon we put the Christmas tree up, because I wanted that done. Right, I'm going to go to the sewing machine and stitch through this and maybe right round, and then I'll maybe stitch this on. Now let's see if we should put this on just now. Right, let's get this in the right place. Yeah, about there. So that's my tales of woe, my excuses. So, oh my goodness, and I think I'm not going to do my take 3 for Sunday. I think I'm going to catch up on this and just do my December projects in December and leave the take 3 for at least December anyway, I think. Yeah, that's about the right place. Maybe up just a smidgen. No, down it was. It should be down. That'll do. Let's just put some glue on this before we go to the machine. So, yes, I'm going to give my take 3 a miss, so I'm really sorry for everyone who likes the take 3, but December is just, we have my birthday and hubby's birthday and all that Christmas brings. I think I need to move it up a little bit. Is it still movable? Yeah. She's a very pretty girl, is Anne? There, that's better. We can keep her name in. Right, I think the sewing machine, and I think I'm going to just sew around maybe that bit, because I don't want to stitch through the wings and make it hard to open. So I'm going to stitch this bit and stitch this on and go right round the edge. And I'll need to punch another wee bit of hole here, I think. Yeah. So, oh, that's been my week. Oh my goodness. Okay, I shall be back in a mo. Okay, so happy with that. That's my door. And number 4, a butterfly, and 3, oops. Oh, I didn't catch that. Wonder if we can just glue that bit down. Let's just glue it and tuck. Glue and tuck. Right. That just sums up this week. There, you wouldn't know, and we won't tell anyone. There, that's it. Yes, butterfly and 3-tone things. So that's number 4. So we will stamp out. I am using Vintage Sepia VersaFine, because my black VersaFine is getting a little bit too old. There. And I quite like the happy accident round. Gives us a little stamping. Lets you see that it's been stamped, I think, when that happens. Right, okay, so let's get the book. And that's us started properly. So we have our opening and we have our number 4. There we are. Oh, and it doesn't need another hole. That's fine. And that sticks out rather pleasingly. Yes, I like that. I do like when things stick out. Okay, so yeah, and that's our door. And I'm really going to have to use the big glue for that little bit there, because it's so tiny and because it's on a fold, it's just not doing what it's told. I probably need to let it dry before I fold it. Right, what's behind the door? And that's it sticking a bit now. Okay, so that's me. Thanks for joining me today, and if you've enjoyed the video, a thumbs up would be great, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.